So, you started playing the new Valorant map Fracture and you're having a hard time understanding it. In this video I'm going to break down Valorant's normal map structure and then show you how Fracture breaks these conventions. Lastly, I'll then show you how to maintain control of the map using flank watching Sentinels. Firstly, we'll look at a classic Valorant map, Split. Split's defenders spawn in the defender's half and the attackers spawn in the attacker half. On a map, the areas of control at the start of a round are split in half like this, shown on this map here. Now we'll look at Fracture and see how this differs. Firstly, with the map we have two bomb sites, A in the sand biome and B in the jungle biome. These sites are connected by a central defender column of access connecting both bomb sites. These bomb sites are specifically attacked by two attacker columns on each side, joined by the underground zipline, which is usable before the round starts, meaning attackers can come from both sides as soon as the round starts. On a map, the areas of control look like this. See how it differs? The map is split into three columns or rows of control, not two distinct blocks, unlike maps like Split and other normal Valorant maps. The key to Fracture is therefore controlling your columns. Also note that each attacker column ends in access choke points to the sites, not the middle of the defender column. So if someone appears in the centre of your defender's spawn, it hasn't been defended correctly. So now I'm going to show you some practical examples with some flank watching Sentinels of how to control the map on attacker and defender side to better understand where flanks are coming from. So firstly I'm going to show you Killjoy on attacker side, just how to watch the flank with her. So firstly what I'm going to do is I'm just going to set down Killjoy's turret. This is a really good tactic for pistol round, just watching an entire flank row here. Say that your team is going to the A site and crowding in lobby here, the turret will watch the entire flank for you and spot anyone that is even 60 meters off. Again, on pistol round, if someone has a pistol, taking down a turret with a pistol and low armor is incredibly hard, and they may not even push down here anyway. A side note is sending one or two agents at the start of a round to the opposite attacking side of the map I think is key in case you want to securely rotate through that area later in the round, as you won't be able to do that if you've lost control of this side of the attacker map if you don't have people there. I'm now going to show you an example of Cypher, who's another Sentinel, defending on a site in Fracture. So first what you do is on the site, set up your tripwires. And your camera. And then you'd look to defend the site. If for example the other site, B for example, was being attacked, what you could do is leave all your traps set up, run to the other site, and if there's any flanks or people looking to rotate back to plant on the other site that you've just left, you then have traps and information set up in order to tell whether or not that's happening correctly. Finally, a disclaimer last tip, with movement flank agents like Jet and Omen, your information abilities might not spot them correctly. So these tactics won't work on 100% of agents, but for most agents, especially later in the rounds with no abilities, these tactics should work the majority of the time. Lastly, the final tip I'd give is, like most maps, if the areas of control that are gifted to you on the side that you're on are broken and you haven't maintained them correctly, chaotic play will start happening, whereby large flanks and generally chaotic gunfights will start happening. If you can maintain those areas and columns of control that we've talked about, you will manage to maintain control and information of flanks. So just be wary of that and try to maintain these areas of control. That's everything for today, and I hope you've enjoyed the video and will like and subscribe if you'd like to see more content like this at all. Thanks, bye!